Welcome to NextMatter Tutorials. In this video, you'll learn how to set up custom variables for your NextMatter integration steps. Let's dive in. For this demonstration, we'll use a Google Sheet and NextMatter process integration, but the same functions could be applied to a number of other tools and systems you might be using. In our example here, the NextMatter process collects several inputs in the first step and sends those inputs to the spreadsheet, in this case into the cells B1 and B2. The spreadsheet is set up with a formula that makes a very simple calculation, and the third step of the NextMatter process retrieves the results of that calculation and then displays it. How does it work? Let's run an instance of a sample vehicle valuation process. We enter the age of the car, 5 years, and the last valuation was 100,000 euros. I click complete, and as you see, the age of the car and the last valuation is transferred from the NextMatter process directly to the spreadsheet. There's also an integration call into cell B3 in the spreadsheet, which then receives this response body. Now, I need to identify how I can extract the value from this response body. So I'm going to copy the entire response body to the clipboard, and then I'm going to use the JSON Path Online Evaluation tool in order to figure out how to write the proper syntax to identify the value. In this case, you can see it's called values, and I'm just going to extract the core of it with this formula, and it immediately displays the result. Now I'm going to copy this syntax and go back to the NextMatter process. If you want to get the integration step body response without running a NextMatter instance, you can also consult the documentation of the third-party API provider. Back to the process. So this is the process that pulls the result from the spreadsheet calculation, and now I can set up the user variable. Now I'm going back to the configuration of the NextMatter process. This is the integration step that receives the result. I know how to identify the response, and I'm going to add a variable now. I'm going to give it a name. I'll just call it result of calculation cell B3. And I'm going to copy paste the syntax from the JSON path that we just extracted. I'm going to save that variable now. Now, the last step is to actually use the variable in step 4 of the process. So I select the gear icon in step 4. The valuation estimate is already there. And now I'm either going to use curly brackets from my keyboard, or alternatively, the step reference icon to find the string formatted custom variable that I've just defined, the result of calculation cell B3. I'm going to insert it into the process and save the changes. All right, now let's test it out. Age of the car in this case, let's say 10 years and 60,000 euros. I'm going to hit complete. The values are updated accordingly in the sheet, and the result is displayed immediately in NextMatter. This has been a demonstration of how to set up custom variables based on integration step responses. To learn more, check out all of our tutorials or try out NextMatter for free. Visit us at nextmatter.com.